going to share with you another quick, easy, and delicious recipe using the plantain. Plantains are a great source of potassium. I have some plantain videos I would have done before. I'm going to link them in the iCards above and the description box below. You need to check them out. But when a plantain is overripe, it gets really sweet. And if your plantain starts to look like this, really soft, really black, people tend to throw them out. But I'm telling you today, don't throw away your overripe plantains. Today, we're going to make a delicious cake using plantains. So let's go over the ingredients. We have 2 cups of oat flour. If you don't know how to make oat flour, I'm going to also link this one in the iCards above so you can see how to make it. It's really easy, gluten-free, perfect for persons who are pre-diabetic or who just want to be healthy. We have 2 fully ripe, very soft, very dark plantains. 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and ½ teaspoon of salt for taste. We have a 1/4 cup of oil. We have a 1/4 cup of honey. No, this is optional. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to, because we want to make a sugar-free cake today. But we have a 1/4 cup of honey. We have 4 brown eggs. If you have white eggs, you can use that. We have 1½ teaspoon of vanilla essence and a 1/4 cup of raisins. Our first step is to mix all of our dry ingredients together. So I have the oat flour. I'm going to add baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, and salt. Put everything together and whisk it so everything is fully and totally incorporated. We don't want any bits of baking soda or baking powder. We want everything fully incorporated. Now we're going to set it aside. Now we're going to peel our fully ripe plantains. Now they're really soft. Look at the inside. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Now if they're soft and they're dark, that's perfect. We're going to add them right to this large bowl. The riper the plantain, the sweeter it gets. Don't think because it looks like this that you can't use it. This is the best way to use a plantain if you're making a cake. We're going to add the plantain. Now we're going to crush it. Now you can use either a potato crusher or you can use a fork. Now our plantain is really crushed, really soft. Now we're going to add the other ingredients. We're going to add the eggs one at a time. I always like to crack my eggs separately because I don't want any surprises. So once we have cracked them all, just add them to our plantain mixture and continue to mix them together. Ooh. Because we're using oat flour rather than wheat flour, we need to make sure we use something to bind it because the oats has no gluten. So the eggs will help it to coagulate and allow our cake to cut easily as opposed to crumbling because there's no gluten. Now we're going to add all of the other wet ingredients. We're going to add our honey. Remember, honey is optional. Make sure your hands are clean so we can get every last bit of the honey. We're going to get the oil. Do the same thing for that. We're going to get every last bit of the oil. And then we're going to add our vanilla. We're going to mix everything together one final time. And then we're going to go ahead and add our wet and our dry ingredients together. Now sometimes I don't like to see the very dark parts of the plantain. Even though we know this is still good, I'll still remove them if I see them. Not that I am a perfectionist, but I want to make sure everything looks aesthetically pleasing. So just the really dark parts, I may remove them. But of course, you can still go ahead and keep it. That is good plantain. Now we're going to add our dry ingredients. Now I'm going to add it all at once. You can go ahead at this point and change the utensil you're using to a whisk rather than using the potato masher. Put everything together. And we are almost done. So once we have incorporated all of our wet and our dry ingredients together, now we need to make sure we have our oven ready. So you can go ahead and preheat your oven to 250 degrees. Allow it to get a little warm because we're getting ready to put our cake in the oven. Now our final ingredient are raisins, just to add an extra level of sweetness. You know, we would have the plantain, which is really sweet. We have a 1/4 cup of honey, so we're not using a lot, just a 1/4 cup, and the raisins. And I always like to add just another tablespoon of the dry oats, you know, just for some texture. Now this is not a light cake. Oh, this is going to be heavy and delicious. So once we have everything mixed together, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add it to our baking pan, which we would have lined with some parchment paper. Now we have enough cake mix in here to make about 2 cakes. Make sure it's like halfway. Yep, this one will go into the other. That one will go into the other cake. Make sure it's like halfway. Perfect. Now we don't want our parchment paper all over in the oven, so I'm gonna just fold it down. Or ideally I should probably cut it, but I'll just fold this one down right now. And now our cake is ready for the oven. Our cake is done. It's a little hot, so we're gonna allow it to cool for a few moments. Then we're gonna taste. Always test the cake by putting a toothpick right in the middle. Make sure it comes out clean, and that confirms that our cake is perfect. Now, let's taste. Okay. It is so moist, soft. You can see the raisins peeping through. It looks like a real hearty bread. Perfect for your dessert, for lunch or dinner, or just as a snack. Let's taste. Delicious. And the addition of the raisins really amps up your sweetness level, so you do not miss the fact that it is no sugar. Even if you chose not to use honey, by having the raisins, it makes it sweet, so it is a really tasty dessert. If you happen to have a glut of overripe plantains on your hand, remember, don't throw them out. You can change them into something delicious, like what we made today, plantain bread. Delicious plantain bread. Now you need to try it. If you have enjoyed this recipe, I want you to look over here, see some of my other recipes. And once you've watched them all, click the button below, subscribe, and press the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a video. And remember to leave me a comment. I love hearing from you.